sorry, wait. I should have stayed home. Good morning, Oak Park. I'm Allison Olakane.
I'm Victor Garcia. Welcome back to the X. It's Monday, May 23rd.
As we settle into last week of the school year, everyone is going to be giving up their laptops in exchange for new ones. Journalism One broadcast rookie reporter Dylan Black and Ben Place investigated.
As you may know, Oak Park is receiving new laptops with better hardware. Let's talk to Kyle Bundy, the Instructional Technology Coordinator for the district, to learn more about this change.
My job in the district is an instructional coordinator for technology. So really my job focuses on professional development in the district, helping teachers and staff utilize their Apple devices to the best of their ability in their classroom. So the new laptops are going to be fairly similar, I think, to the previous ones, other than the fact that they're newer. It's going to be a 13-inch MacBook. It'll have 128 gigs of hard drive space to that. I know the biggest update to the Macs for the students and staff will be that it has the M1 processor chip in it, which is super fast. I've messed around with a few of them, and they make our current MacBooks feel a little bit like a dinosaur. So they're super fast. I don't think it's going to be a huge change for students. The look and feel is going to be similar. I don't think it should be a huge learning curve for students whatsoever. I mean, it's going to still feel the same, look the same. It'll just be newer device, newer operating system, upgraded specs, just newer software all around.
This has been Dylan Black and Ben Place reporting for The Axe.
We hope everyone is excited for the new laptops next year as much as we are.
Since it's the end of the school year, activities are ending. Catherine Slattery interviewed multiple people to see how they feel about this.
With the end of school nearing, students are losing their activities that may be their sanctuaries. I'm Catherine Slattery, and I interviewed 3 students to see how they're reacting to this loss.
I actually like having them. I feel like when I'm busy, I am having more fun and enjoying myself more. So no, I don't feel overwhelmed. I actually like them. Just going and competing in them, because you don't do any of that in the summer, obviously. So competitions for me are much more fun than like practicing or preparing. Some people just like going to practice and don't love games as much, especially in like the sports that I do. But I like the competitions more. So I will miss those more this summer.
There are some people that you only really hang out with in those activities, and you don't really hang out with them outside of school at all. So I think that's what I'll miss, because there are some people who I'm friends with who I really only hang out in that program. So I will miss them.
I'm still going to be involved with it and everything, but I am going to miss like being around friends and everything here, and getting to pretty much come in here every day and be like, okay, let's get to work. Let's do something new today. Like let's do a different makeup design. Let's try some different prosthetics or something like that. Or even let's try a new writing or directing technique, anything really. So I am going to miss it, but I am happy that I do get to work with it a little bit over the summer. I think it's going to be about 50-50 sort of, if that makes sense. Because I mean, we are losing a lot of seniors that are big like helpers and supporters, I guess, of the theater department and who have been around for a while. But at the same time, we have more people stepping up and helping out with all of that, who are going to be taking that place and sort of learning and growing themselves.
I'm glad that people are excited for the start of next year. This has been Catherine Slattery with the Journalism One broadcasting class, signing off.
We're excited for next year at Oak Park.
The violins and orchestra don't do much. They just fiddle around. Rookie reporter Alex and Isabel did a story on the recent orchestra banquet in Lock-In. Here's that story.
Concluding the concert season for orchestra, the director, Eric Thino, hosted a banquet in Lock-In to celebrate the year. Today we talked to him, as well as students, to get the inside scoop.
This is my 9th year. The Lock-In we've only done twice. This will be our 3rd time. We didn't do the last 2 years because of COVID, so we did it twice, 2 years off, and then this one. And the banquet is, I think, 4 years. It took me a little while before I felt comfortable doing a banquet. But yeah, so not very long in honesty. The banquet, thankfully we had orchestra council who sat down, and they came in during AR a couple times, and we just discussed just kind of what we wanted to bring, you know, potluck idea. Do we want to do a potluck? Do we want to just order pizza? Do we want to do this, that? I mean, it was just a matter of I had 3 other students that were really helpful in bouncing ideas off of on what we thought everybody would really enjoy. The lock-in took, obviously approval through administration. You saw the permission slips. Getting the games, getting the overall organization. Would 1 o'clock be better? Would 3 o'clock be better? Would 5 a.m. be better? And so we ultimately chose 1 because we feel like more students would be able to attend if we ended at 1. And so, a lot of little things. It wasn't anything hard, just a lot of little things that had to kind of be pieced together. Yeah, I'm going to revisit the whole potluck idea. I might have 2 grade levels do main dishes instead of only 1. Several people did not understand potluck protocol or potluck procedure in regards to you don't go in there and you bring out 2 plates. The first time through you have 1 plate of key things. That way everyone, because by the end we were really low on food. I think when the freshmen got there, I felt kind of bad for that because people were leaving with like 2 helping plates of food. 4 or 5 slices of pizza, that kind of stuff. That's one thing I definitely want to change. 2, anything else offhand I can think of. The lock-in itself was good. Obviously, I like to change up the games. That way we're not doing the same thing, except for Star Wars. We're doing Star Wars again. But everything else, we kind of change up a little bit. We always do dodgeball as well. It's a good time. But yeah, just overall food, I think anything else would be with banquet for sure.
It was fun. I ate a lot of food. Dropped macaroni on the floor because I'm an idiot. But it was nice seeing seniors go and just chilling with people in orchestra and the lock-in after. So. Not a whole lot. It was fun. I mean, it was weird being in the school that late at night. Nothing else I would change about it, though. I had a good time.
I mean, it was overall a pretty good experience. Just kind of messed around with friends all night. Oh, the lock-in, kind of probably the freedom of just messing around, doing whatever you want. Activity, probably the Star Wars game, where we hid and found stuff. They had people dodgeballs chasing you around. It's pretty funny watching some of the kids scream and just like dart down the hallways.
Star Wars, getting chased by the directors with dodgeballs, that was in the dark. It was chaotic.
Well, clearly there were no flat moments during the orchestra banquet and lock-in. This has been Alex Beals and Isabel Ball reporting for the Axe.
That looks like so much fun. I wish I was there.
After 4 long, hard years of high school, seniors are finally graduating. A special moment in their lives as they take their new steps after Oak Park. Let's go on to Journalism 1 broadcast rookie reporter Denton on senior graduation.
Hello, my name is Denton Wynn from Journalism 1 broadcast class, and today we will be talking about senior steps on graduating high school. Let's go.
It's kind of unreal because I've been in this school routine for 13 years, and suddenly leaving it is just kind of crazy to me.
I'm really excited to graduate high school. I'm glad to move on to this next moment in my life and go play baseball at Northwest. It's going to be a fun part of my life and a fun next 4 years.
It just feels so surreal. I've been heavily involved in everything, so it's just kind of finally hitting that oh, I'm just kind of leaving everything.
One of my most memorable moments was probably my sophomore year, just being around all the seniors and one of my best friends, Matthew, just really learn how to grow up with older people, and football games with them and just late nights with them was probably my favorite part of high school.
Probably tech weekends for the musical. We would stay here very late and we would just hang out and get ready for the show.
It would probably have to be Mrs. Kent, just because I've known her for 4 years, and the support she's given me, and so much help, I can't thank her enough.
Probably adaptive PE. I really enjoyed working with those kids every other day, and they enjoy to see me, and it just really lightens up my day.
I would say leadership, just because I'm the most active in that class, and it's just so fun being able to just bring school spirit and just do that during a class period.
It would have to be learning how to manage your time well, just because without that you wouldn't be able to balance schoolwork and a school high school experience, going to dances and football games and stuff like that.
I would say definitely try to get involved in school, just because it is part of the high school experience. So I recommend getting involved in Stuco, even going to dances, and just going to school events.
Just be yourself in high school. It does not matter what anyone has to say about you.
This was Denton Wynn from Journalism 1 broadcast class. Thank you for watching.
We'll really miss them.
Thanks for watching Oak Park. Remember, be ready, responsible, respectful. It's the Oak Park way.
I'm Victor Garcia, and this is
Allison Olakane.
signing off for all of us here at the X. Have a great day, Oak Park.